Hey girls, just want to give you a scouting report for STA, the first opponent at Champions League. We're looking forward to watching you guys compete. Again, as a reminder, whenever we send out these scouting reports, it's just a view of what your opponent looks like and how they're going to play. Lots of things can change from one day to the next, and new players can be there. They can change their formation. You just never know. But at least it gives you an idea of what to initially expect. They'll be in a 4-3-3. I'll show you some clips on how their backs drop off. They do foul a lot when they're beat on the dribble, so that gives us something there. If we play good, short, quick combination passes through midfield into the final third, then we should be okay. When they're building up, they can be pressed to cough up the ball. And typically they're going to, attack straight up the middle and then try and open up, one of their wingers, mostly down the left side. So you can take a look at this. Restarts will be very important for us to create some scoring opportunities as well. So first ones are just going to show you guys their back line, how they deal with a long ball and how they drop. They're in black. So you can see as the ball goes up in the air, they really struggle to head the ball or to clear the danger. So it'll be very important for us to recognize that. Here's them just dealing with a punt. And you'll see here, as the ball gets up in the air, there's their back four. Even though one of their teammates has the ball here, as soon as this player challenges her right here, they'll all start to drop back very far. So you can see that there's area for us to play. This player here is even looking at her goal, body towards her goal, body towards her goal. So they're just dropping back. So there's area here for us to play a short pass and then maybe even switch the point of attack to the opposite side winger. Again, they'll work hard, but defensively, so you can see there's the center back dropping, one of the center backs dropping back and forth. So no pressure on the ball here. So we should be able to get some shots if she was able to take a touch there. So next, Oakwood gets on the ball again. You can see there's a huge gap in between their midfield and their back four. This is their left back right here. So recognize that there are opportunities for us to pass to our three forwards, to our feet, turn, and play out to the wingers. So as you see this player getting on the ball, look at the body language of the two center backs. They're already starting to drop back. Even though the ball hasn't been kicked, they're just dropping and dropping. So again, passes into our center forward, or if we play two forwards, or if we play a 10 and a 9, really important for us. So you can just see their transition and how they try and attack as well. Defensive shape here. This is just off a throw-in. So once it opens up a little bit, look how expansive they are. Again, for us to get one midfielder on the ball here, maybe even play to our opposite side center back, also very important. This is their right back right here. You can see how far away she is. So now it's potentially a 2v2 versus the forwards if they're able to get the ball into feet here with some time and space in front. So again, gap here to play in. So it's important for our 9, whoever's playing there, to not always just run away. It's important to come back and get on the ball as well, and try and unbalance them. That's okay as well, trying to get it to the winger's feet. We can see how they're looking. They're in like a 4-1 defensively, and then these 3 are up high. So if we're not quick on the ball, it gives them a chance to recover and defend. And ball goes into the middle here, and then you can see the backs starting to drop, starting to think about it. They're all starting to think about dropping, and now we can just pass the ball out to our winger here to her feet and create 1v1 situations. Their back four works really hard, but we should be able to beat them on the dribble. So again, recognize the moments and how they're dealing with a ball. It's slow to deal with the ball instead of just clearing the danger. Now they're sprinting back to defend inside the 18. And they're able to score a goal with a shot from distance. So just to show you how they press, they're going to put the 3 players, their 3 forwards here, and then the next 2 midfielders are going to come up. The 6 stays back a little further. So again, just want to show you guys this right here. that space right there is a real big space for us to attack. So even though while the title is that they're pressing, it's an area that we can beat. We can get through their press if we're able to break lines by playing in here, play to the other center back. They're able to just get the ball through, but you can just see that it's just a press that is two forwards. This forward right here is pretty. She works very hard. So just got to be aware of her as well when they're attacking, when I show you the attacking clips. Again, our winger comes in off the shape. Can we get the ball out and switch to the other side? That would be ideal for us. Right now, it looks kind of effective because the ball's going out for throw-ins, but we just want to be able to find that next pass, like right here, find the next one. And then once they play out here, you can see all the space that she has to run forward. So any of you midfielders that are playing in that spot, whether it's a 10 or, one of our sixes, just make sure we get on the ball and then look to play it forward into our attackers' feet. Here's their build up, not many clips, but just a couple to see. Rolls it out with, pressure here, pressure here, pressure here. So as a reminder, we want our right winger, if we're playing 4-3-3, to be here so that when she passes it there, we could press her. And then this should be our 9, and then this should be our left winger, our 11 there. Because now they're open. So our press is slightly a little different, but you can see how they were even able to get there on that. This goalkeeper catching and then rolling it out right away. So just be alert to, even though there's 8 players inside or 7 or 8 players, white jerseys inside, they're still going to roll. They can still roll it out and try and build up. It's just going to be a touch. And as long as we're forcing her to play down the line, then we have plenty of numbers here to defend them against the sideline and win the ball back. They're not going to try and get the ball through midfield too many times. One more here. Just a ball up the line. Again, so for us, we want to make sure we're shifted over once they look like they're going to pass the ball. And we want to pin them against the line and not allow them to get out. You're just taking a look at their forwards running. This is the center forward who runs, pretty well and gets forward. They're just trying to create these opportunities and push through. Probably could have pressured her a little higher. And poor clearance from them, and just again hardworking forwards. So our back four, you guys just need to be ready for them. Similar here. Just the work rate from the forwards. It's a very it's not a difficult ball that they played to deal with, but because the forwards are going to work really hard, you got to make sure we're at least making good decisions in how we keep possession or end things quicker. So the left side's able to get behind. You can see there's a wide open player here. So it's really important for us to make sure that we're just covering for each other in those situations. Again, hardworking forwards beats a player on the dribble, gets behind her. Now you can see this player running in the inside, so that you can see that they have a little bit of a gap with their center back. So we obviously can't do that. It forces the goalkeeper to make a save. Our shape here, of course, just as a reminder, we'll have our girls here, and then forward tucked in, forward tucked in. So we'll look more like that, whereas the white jerseys are gambling a little bit and left this player out here wide open. And we obviously aren't going to do that. We're going to make sure our sixes are helping out so that our outside backs can stay disciplined to their shape. But like I said, it's hardworking, trying to create something, passing and getting shots on goal. So again, we just have to be real careful against their strong forwards. Again, as I say, just bruising through, pushing through, kicking, and then the weak side player gets in. So again, whoever our outside backs are, just make sure we're always aware of that weak side there. Even though this is a corner here, just want to make sure we see how they're going to clear the danger. And then this forward here is just going to run after it and create something out of nothing, just kick through and find a wide open player into some space. So again, that's a restart. We're transition with their forwards on a restart. So just making sure that we're always safety in the back. We have one more than them. And again, weak side ball is something that our outside backs really need to focus on. There that translates into a goal. So here's restarts, just distant shots, just to show you how they can beat their goalkeeper. That's the first one there. Another one here. We got to make sure we challenge the goalkeeper, make sure someone's running at the goalkeeper in case she bobbles the ball. Just a short corner here that they do. So that we could do against them. They're not able to defend it. They're kind of all over the place. And a distant shot just outside the top of the D. So again, just recognizing what type of success we can have on our restarts. Here's one of their restarts, what they're going to try and do from outside the 18, whip it into that area. Maybe that's a shot, maybe it's not. We just got to make sure we're prepared for it. Their corner, you can see here, player on the goalkeeper, and then unmarked player there. So just being aware, even if we're in a zone, not letting her get in front of you. That's something that's really important for us. Another corner here. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 on the outside, keeping numbers back. So again, very important for us to do what we've been discussing: head the ball as soon as you can, get clear the danger, high and wide if possible. And here's transition moments that we could potentially have against them. They kept 3 in the back on a corner kick, so that should give us some opportunity, because even though they kept 3 in the back, they still our transition and their team is nowhere to be found after the corner. So again, just a thought for us, or thought for you guys: when they have a corner, maybe we can create a scoring opportunity. So in a nutshell, it should be a good game for us. We're looking forward to watching you guys play. Get in touch with any questions.